Hi, everybody. Here we are. Today is Wednesday, and it is our time to talk. Now, today is your special day, and of course, as I promised, that we're going to have somebody here to talk with us today. We're going to talk about the subject matter that we have talked about a few days ago, 3 days in a row, attraction marketing. So, if I know all of you are out there, you want to build your team, you want to grow your team, you need more teammates, and you're really having a struggle as to how to get that down. Now, well, today our special guest is on with us, and she's going to share some information and give you some insights. She's going to provide you with insights. So grab your pen, grab your paper, and get ready for take some copious notes. So if you're going to be joining me live, let me know where you're joining me from, because today is your day. Today is your day to get the goods, my friends, and we're going to bring it. All right, for those of you who have not met me before, my name is Yvette Guerrero, and I come to you live in this community every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 4 p.m. Eastern Time, where we talk about strategies and tips and tools of social media, how to leverage those and up leveling your business. Because, of course, you want to build your business online, but you need the skills, you need the tools, you need the strategies behind that. And today we are here to show you some of that in a very short time. So you might want to really zoom in really quickly now. So if you're up and on, make sure you call your friends or your business partner, your upline, everybody. Let them come on because we're going to have a great afternoon. Some very good information we're going to pass on here. Now, remember now, for those of you who have not been following me at Yvette Guerrero online, you might want to bookmark that page so you follow me and you'll get notification when we go live in this community. At the end of the interview, we're going to have an offer for you that you won't want to miss. So stay tuned. And now we're getting ready to bring on our guest because we don't want to waste any time. We want to have maximum amount of time. We want to use it up for you guys so you can get the fullness out of this. So today we're going to have someone, you're going to be like, ooh, ooh, ooh. It's going to be like, ooh, ooh. And now I'm getting ready to bring her on, and we're going to be chatting.
Hello.
Hey, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Today we have with us none other than my mentor, Sarah Lynn Bonnet. Sarah Lynn Kate, you're going to find her on the Facebook or Instagram or TikTok as Sarah Lynn Kate.
Yep.
Sarah Lynn, how are you?
I'm doing fantastic. How are you, my friend?
I am well. I'm well. I'm excited. I'm excited to have you here today, and I can't wait for you to be, talking to the people because I know they want to hear what you have to say. I'm sure they're going to be happy to hear from you. So today, Shirley, I want you to just share with us a little bit about you, and before we actually dive into the question, remember, guys, have your notebook and your pen ready. This is the time for that.
Absolutely. So, the first and foremost, thank you so much for having me on, Yvette. I super appreciate it. And it's an honor just to be here to help you out and be able to share a little bit of what I know. So, super excited about that. A little bit about me. So I am a dog trainer gone marketer, really. I trained dogs for about 10 years of my life. I thought that was like my calling. And what I didn't realize is that it was great, but it burned me out. And throughout the process, I had several things happen in my life that made me realize that this was not the place that I needed to be at. One being is that I was fired, unfortunately, through an email from my last company that I had worked with for
Mm,
insane reasons. It doesn't matter. I won't go
yeah.
into that, but um, it just really helped me realize that that isn't where I'm meant to be, but instead I'm meant to be in the network marketing industry, but also really helping people thrive in this industry. And it took me some time, but one of the areas that I really honed in on to help be able to, make that impact was that I went ahead and I studied attraction marketing. And I've been studying it now for about 4 years and implementing it myself. I became a mentor and a coach at a very large community. I've been able to work with you, Yvette, so and that's been fantastic. And it's been
Absolutely.
quite a lot, quite a journey, to be honest.
Yeah.
And honestly, I love attraction marketing because it's like one of the best ways to really help draw in your people. And
Absolutely.
it never
Very,
ceases to amaze me on how easy it is. Like, I guess I shouldn't say easy, how simple it is to be able to attract your people because of it. Like, it's really, really cool.
yeah. And as we talk about attraction marketing, when I first heard about this attraction marketing, my mind went back to science class when we used to talk about those magnets and how like pole attract and how unlike pole, repel. That was the first way that I could kind of, put that to that philosophy or that new concept of attraction marketing. I'm like, attraction marketing, all right, now, so if you like me, you're going to be gravitating towards me. But if you don't like me, then you're going to be moving away. I'm like, I got it. So, yeah. So that's how I really had to put in front of me all day long this magnetic see what you call it, the magnetic field of how magnets work. And
Mhm.
so I could understand this attraction marketing. And then of course marketing, we know marketing is an, I mean, I didn't study marketing, I'm just a teacher. A high school teacher of food and nutrition, but we know we do that every day, buying and selling, right? Advertising. I'm like, this probably is a no-brainer, but as you rightfully said, Sterling, it's not easy, but it's simple.
Mhm.
Can you just tell
Absolutely.
us a little bit more that simple portion of it?
Yeah. So what I mean by it being with it being simple is that a lot of people get kind of miscaught up or caught up that attraction marketing has to be this grandiose thing that you need all these different tools, you need all this extra money to be able to leverage it. The thing is that you don't need to. You can if you want, but it could just easily be a matter of small little steps compounded upon one and another. And as long
Mhm.
as you're consistent with it, you're going to attract your people with it. And that's what's so amazing about it. But oftentimes people become overwhelmed by the concept. They
Mhm.
think that, oh, it should be just far more simpler than what it is, like, or that like I don't have the money or the time to learn how to use funnels and run ads. And you can ultimately do that, but actually attraction marketing really it boils down to just being you and
Mhm.
showing up on social media one way or another consistently.
Yeah.
Really what it is.
Yeah, and exactly, and you're right, Sterling, because because we're so conditioned how we have to, if we need to learn something new, we need something new to go with it, and all we actually need in this case is us.
Absolutely.
And think about the power that we have behind us.
Mhm.
Now, you talked about that, and you talked about being authentic. You talk about being showing up, and you talked about just being here on social media. So share with the audience exactly. Put that in a, wrap that up. Being showing up on social media, being your authentic
Mhm.
self. Just
Yeah.
being you. Just share with us
I
how
mean,
you actually put that to work.
so everybody, the way that you can put it to work is going to be unique to you and your
Right.
lifestyle, how much time you're able to implement it. But it really comes down to being consistent. That's
Right.
where what's key. And then also where you're having fun, because authenticity is really important. People could smell it if you're being authentic with it or not.
Yeah.
So now the way that I do it is like I love TikTok. I love creating short form videos. So I tend to show up there a bit more frequently than I do on other platforms. And that's just that's kind of the same thing for other people. They kind of pick a platform and show up consistently in one way or another. Some people might choose Facebook where they write consistently and draw in posts and or write posts to draw on their people. Some people might use hashtags for on Instagram and show up consistently with their posts and their reels. Whereas other people might just choose to run ads. And that's totally okay too, because then they're leveraging a system to help show up consistently for themselves. But
Right.
bottom line is, it's almost where you pick a platform, you pick their features, and you consistently use it over and over and over again. Have fun with it, be unique, be you, and just let people be able to have a way to discover you through that.
Mhm.
Your consistency is what's going to help people be able to find you, honestly, but then also develop that know, like, and trust.
Right.
If you're inconsistent though and you're hopping all over the place, that's where attraction marketing really doesn't come into play,
Hmm.
because then you're not developing that know, like, and trust. You're not developing, you're not constantly showing up in their face. There's a lot to it. So consistency really, really comes into place. However, whichever way that you decide to use it.
Right. So I hear you say, Sarah Lynn, I hope the audience, you're getting it now because we have to pay attention now. I heard here Sarah Lynn say you have to choose a platform. You know, the social media has so many platforms. You know, it's like a huge ecosystem, and so choose a platform that you're comfortable with. I also heard her say that you have to be consistent. So when you choose a platform, you show up. You show up. So you said, okay, well, I chose Facebook or I chose Instagram. Then you show up on Instagram. What are you going to do on Instagram? Now you're going to present yourself, your content, and do your lives or whatever your stories. So you show up and provide the people what they need. Now, there's a very key portion to this, Sterling, and you did mention that the target market.
Hmm.
You want to speak a little bit about that?
Absolutely. So target market is also equally as important. Um, have you, okay, so I'm going to ask the audience this. I'm curious. Have you ever heard a song, read a blog, even a book, just something, and you're like, dude, this message was meant for me? It was like, I prayed to God and God put this message in front of me. Like, I knew exactly, like, I needed this today. I'm
Right.
here to say it's because the person who wrote that did their diligence in getting to know you. You are a part of their target market. They thoroughly understand you. They know the things that you struggle with. They know your pains. They know your dreams, your desires. They got to know people just like you. So that way when they created content, you would be able to relate to it. You would be able to connect to it. Whereas if they were to just make something general, you wouldn't connect with it. You wouldn't have that emotional attachment to that written or to that piece of content. Whereas when you do take the time to study your target market and be specific on who you want to work with, and you write directly to them, then you're going to be drawing in your people to you because you've
Right.
made that emotional connection through your content.
Amen. All right. So another nugget, content, my friends. Now, so we know that we need to be speaking to our people. Whichever ones are attracted to you, are attracted to what you have to offer, attracted to your products or your opportunity or your service. Those are the ones that we are referring to right now because you're actually solving a problem for them. You're
Mhm.
actually helping them you know, to learn something or to try something that's they've been struggling with. So those are your people. So once you've found those people, and Sarah Lynn talked about content. Oh my goodness, content. And Sterling, can you just share with the audience what you're meaning by this content?
Yes. Content can be anything. And everything can be content. So
Exactly.
when I say content, I merely mean the stuff that you put on social media.
Yeah.
So if you like to write, you might create a post that connects with your audience. That's content. If you like Facebook Lives and you like having conversations like what Yvette and I are doing right now, this is content. If you like to do short form videos, TikToks and Reels, that's content. Anything that you put out there is considered to be content. And
That's
there's
right.
there's four key areas of content that you really want to focus on. And those areas are where you want to help educate, you want to help entertain, you want to help inspire, um, and help motivate. I'm pretty sure
Right.
that's before.
Right.
So come off at least at the top of my head. And those are the things that are going to provide value for your audience. If you could touch on any one of those four, that's going to be valuable content for your specific target audience. That's going to draw them in and you're going to attract them, you're going to connect with them, and you're going to build up that know, like, and trust, which is key for your
Wow.
bottom line.
Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're following that. Facebook user, please give StreamYard permission so we can see who you are. You just need to click on the link and give StreamYard permission so we can identify you. Very, very important. Now, Sarah Lynn just put something in a bundle right there. I hope you were paying attention. She said, if you find your target, when you find your target market, you will provide the content. And then you'll be, because you now will be speaking to your specific persons, your persons that want your help or need to educate, motivate, inspire, influence, and all of that. Those are your people. I don't know about you, Sterling, but when I visit the store and I'm looking for this particular thing, I'm looking for this particular thing, right? That's what I
Absolutely.
want to buy. If I go in the store and I don't find it, then I'm out because I don't find that particular thing. Now, when your people are looking for that particular thing, they're looking for you. You got the goods. All right. Now, you mentioned something against Shirley, and I'm just going to piggyback providing value. Oh, my goodness. Now we want to talk about that a little bit. You want to just
Yes,
expand
and
on that?
I gotta actually touch on something that you mentioned. So we go to stores and we go to certain places online to buy something.
Mm-hmm.
We don't necessarily go on social media, specifically like Facebook, to buy something.
Mm-hmm.
However, we have to, so that's where like building up that know, like, and trust factor is really, really key to be able to consider of buying something. And that's where we provide those solutions. So, Yvette, you and I, we've known each other for quite some time. And if I promote something that is of interest to you, you
Right.
trust me enough where you're like, Sarah, can I try that? Like, where did you get that? I
Right.
want to learn more about it. You didn't come onto social media to purchase something, but it's because we developed this trust.
Right.
That's where you're like, I need to learn more. And if it wasn't for that trust, that might, there's a much lower chance of you ever reaching out and asking me, what is that? I need
Yeah.
that. So
Right.
I know that was kind of a different direction.
No, it's okay. And that's so true. And because when we go on social media, we go on social media because we like the entertainment. We want to become, familiar with what's there. Because I can tell you, before I really, when I just joined social media, I used to just go on social media to snoop, kind of check everybody out and see what's going on. Because I was like, oop, I wouldn't even put myself out there. I would just go and look, see what's out there, what's offering. So if somebody was showing up in okay, if somebody was showing up and in my feed all the time and sharing something that inspires me or make me want to gravitate to them, absolutely, when they make an offer, definitely I'm gonna check that out. Because
Absolutely.
if they are feeding me with what I wanted, then I'm gonna be like, oh, let's give it a try, because now I've built up that trust in that person, because that person has been showing up consistently, has been providing the value what I need, and helping me and whatever. So the high probability is that I will be talking to that person. All
Absolutely.
right, Sarah Lynn. Now, this attraction marketing. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope that you are getting value from this. And remember now to follow me at Yvette Guerrero online, because that's where this video will be is streaming right now on my business page, and as well as um, in my group. So you need to follow me. There are three other videos there as well that we did a master class for 3 days, a lot of information, implementation strategies. And I know that folks want to talk about how can I build this funnel? I need to build a funnel. I need to grow my business. I want to get teammates. I want to, just do the things, do the things. All right, Sarah Lynn, I want you to just give these my viewers, explain to them exactly about this funnel and how you want to do the things and how you want to do the things, because there's something called patience and there's another thing called process.
Yes. All right. So funnels. Oh my gosh. So let me ask you something real quick so I don't go in the wrong direction here, because funnels can mean a lot of things.
I
What
know.
direction would you like me
Yeah, because and one of the reasons why I brought that up, because I was talking to when people ask you about your this attraction marketing and what you're doing, and they said, "Oh, I just want to grow my team. I just want to know what funnel you're using."
Okay. All right. So, all right. There's a lot there.
There's a lot there, right? You just kind of break it down, because I said to myself, no, there's a lot there, because it's a lot more before you get to that portion, and
Yeah.
so that is a little bit more advanced. But we would recommend to the audience that there's a way that they could get a lot of this information if they just go to yvetteguerrero.com/AMF. You can grab that attraction marketing formula, and that is going to bring you right into that. So you'll get a lot more, because today we have a limited amount of time. And so to get into that, it's going to take time. And it's going to take lots more time. But we encourage you to go to YvetteGarel.com/AMF and grab that attraction marketing formula booklet, and you'll get a lot of that information. So
Absolutely.
hurry, it's over there. And right now, I'll post a link shortly where you can get it on a special deal. So let's move forward now, Shelley. Now, I know that you have been we're going to talk about how we can actually work this attraction marketing in our business, because I
Mhm.
know most persons that are listening are in network marketing businesses, and we want to share with them a little bit. We won't be able to share with them everything, just a little bit how they can actually use attraction marketing to grow their network marketing business.
Absolutely. Well, I'm going to tie in actually both of the questions that you brought in where you brought
Mhm,
up the funnel, because it's just going to be
mhm,
a great visual that I can do for you. So think of attraction marketing, whether you choose to run ads or if you choose to utilize some sort of organic strategy. No matter what, you're going to start off where you're going to focus on attracting people that you just don't know. This is what we call your cold audience. Your warm audience are your friends and family, people you've cultivated relationships with. Those are your people who know, like, and trust you. But eventually, you're going to run out of those people. That is the biggest issue that network marketers have today, is that they run out of people to talk to. Who here? Drop like a one if you're watching. If that has been one of your issues, that's been one of mine. And so, attraction marketing and what it does for you is that it helps you bring in more people, people that you've never met before, cold people. All right, these are your strangers. And this is what is when you think of a funnel, you're drawing in all of these people to come in to your funnel to get to know you. So at the top of the funnel is what we call cold audience. Never met you before, but you caught their interest somehow. Maybe, and then they start watching more of your content. They start getting to know you. They start developing that know, like, and trust. They follow you. They engage on your content. And that's what we know, is that we're warming them up. That middle of funnel, and this could be done in so many different ways, but the goal is to get them to that bottom of funnel, the very bit where they end up buying from us, either our product or joining our team. But you have to start off with making sure that you're attracting in those new people, people that you want to work with, and then you slowly warm them up so that way they get to the point of buying or joining you. I'm curious here. Has anyone ever bought something off of someone they've never met before?
yeah.
I have not. Same thing with new brands that I've never seen before. I'm like, I don't know that. So, but what I end up doing, so I don't know why this is here, but I have my deodorant here. This makes me it reminds me of what got me into it. It's called Lumi. It's not in a part of any sort of network marketing company, but it is an organic deodorant. It's very clean and all that stuff. And I came across an ad one day in my newsfeed. I was a part of their cold audience, never met them before. I'm like, what is this? They knew through their marketing that I was somebody that was interested in that sort of stuff. And
Mhm.
so because I was curious, I'm like, I don't know this yet, but I'm willing to take the time to get to know it. I didn't buy off right off the bat. In fact, I probably spent at least an hour getting to know this product because nobody I knew about it.
Oh,
I went through their funnel, I went through their pages, their blogs, their comments. I went through their other advertisements because I wanted to know, would this work for me? Is it safe for me? Like, it's a weird thing. I'm very picky about what I use. And
go
sure
through, you
enough,
go through the reviews.
I did. I did. And the thing is that they warmed me up through all of that content, that information, and it took time before I decided to buy it. And I have been buying this now for about 3 years. I've become a loyal customer. This is the only deodorant that I use. And
Yeah,
because they had that content, they showed up as an authority in their space. They had that funnel already ready to go. I went through it on my own, and now I have been a hot customer for a long, long time. That's
good.
kind of how it all works. That's how it would work for you in your network marketing. And like, you don't have to run ads. You can if you want to. But bottom line is understanding, how do you take a complete stranger on social media and warm them up where they develop that know, like, and trust, so that they come out to wanting to purchase from you or joining your team. That's the ultimate end goal as a network marketer.
Exactly. And that's the power of attraction marketing.
Absolutely.
That is the power of attraction marketing, ladies and gentlemen. It is not that what would you say? It's not that easy, but we say it's simple.
Yep.
It's as simple as taking people from a place of wanting to know or to help them solve their problem and bringing them to a place where you can actually help them um, get what they want. And as Zig Ziglar says, the more you do that, is for help people, is the more you get help. So why wouldn't you want to help a lot of people? In that way, help them to get what they want so you can get what you want. Sarah, we have been having a great time here this afternoon, and we have so much to share, but not right here today because we would be here for the entire day.
We would.
So much prosperity. People have really used attraction marketing and have done so well in their businesses. They might not have spoken about it as attraction marketing, but they have used the concepts, the philosophy, and the principles of attraction marketing and grow their business. And then people, well, what are they doing? What are they doing? Because we know that traditional network marketing is not all of it has phased out, but most of it. We're not, the times have changed, a different era now, and so we have to move along with how the speed of things. Everything is pretty much online now. It's like the virtual platform is taking over. So here comes social media to absorb that space. Such a powerful place to grow business. When Facebook alone, you so many billion people watch Facebook per day. Oh my
Mhm.
goodness, I can't even wrap my head around that number. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are here today to talk about attraction marketing. I'm sure that you are out there. You want to grow your team. You want to build grow your audience or your followers on social media. You want to sell your products or whatever it is, but you want to do it in an authentic way. You want to do it in a way that you're not spamming. You're not just kind of do that hard sell on people. You meet somebody for the first time, you're like, hey, you want to buy this? I mean, all of us have faced that before. How do that make you feel? So we're here today to really let you know the power that we have been using attraction marketing and the power behind it, and how it has helped us to grow our businesses. So, Sarah Lynn, as we wrap up, I want you to just kind of just, share with the audience. I know that you have been using attraction marketing and you have paired it with your network marketing business. Talk about some of the successes. Just a little bit, just give a little sneak preview of,
Mhm.
some and some of the gurus that we have been talking about, we have been following here on social media or online. A lot of them have a foundation in attraction marketing. So just talk about a little bit about, your successes or people, the successes of folks you are associated with.
Absolutely. Well, I mean, one success that I can share with you for that's a personal success of mine is um, about 6 weeks in after officially launching my network marketing change that I did last year. I went from not bringing anything all of a sudden to where I rank advanced 4 times in 1 week. Four
Yep.
times in 1 week.
In one week.
And that, I honestly, it's all due to the power of attraction marketing, attracting in leaders who have the same drive as you. They are your people. Like,
Yeah,
I
your
attract my
tribe.
people who are just like me. And that's what's amazing about it, is that you're not just attracting, Aunt Sally or Uncle Bob, who are not like at all interested in building a team. You're attracting people who are interested in building a team, who are driven, who do really want to make this work. And that was huge for me to really be able to witness and see. And I wasn't the only one who ranked advance. I think at that time period, we had 16 other people who did end up rank advancing as well within that week. And that was just absolutely outstanding.
Yeah.
Um, and that's the power of attracting. And
Yeah.
building up relationships.
Yeah. And I hope that the listeners are following. We have not named any
Mhm.
company. Notice that is key. You have to understand because it is a principle and it's a concept. We haven't said we are with this network marketing company or, with we do this product or whatever. Notice that has not come into the conversation any at all. And that is how powerful attraction marketing is because it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter which company you belong to or what products you offer. It is it is a execution or the implementation of this foundation principle that will help you to move from rank advance or levels to levels or grow your business or get your teammates, or if you feel stuck in your business, then you might want to employ this some of these strategies. As I just said before, if you want to continue to grab some skills or to learn more about attraction marketing, go ahead over to my website, yvetteguerrero.com /AMF. And I do have a special, I'll post that link in the comment when the video is posted on Facebook. It's a very, very special deal that you can grab right now and get us acquainted with this powerful strategy. Ladies and gentlemen, we are just at the mark, and we're going to wrap up now. So, Sarah Lynn, any parting comments you want to leave with the audience before we go?
Yeah. Okay, so one, and this is not to discourage anyone. I think it's advice that I wish that I had gotten, is that if you decide to venture on this, don't take it as an instant success kind of deal, but take it as a lifelong success. Okay, something that happens in a meet or something that happens overnight is hard to duplicate, but something that you can gradually build up and build up a legacy in your business where it is something that you can live off for a lifetime is 100% worth it, and it's completely duplicatable. So attraction marketing, and that's the beauty of attraction marketing, is that you are able to create that lifelong sustainability over something that's just like a quick high. So
Yeah.
if you go into this process, I encourage you is to trust the process and embrace it, be able to lean into it. But most importantly, have fun and just be you.
Yeah. Telling you, talk about that fun.
Yeah.
For me, you got to have some fun. All right, my friends. Today I am so, so grateful to have you as my audience and to also have my friend and my mentor, Sarah Lynn Kate, on here today to talk about attraction marketing. I hope that you found value in the conversation. I hope that you did get some nuggets. And this is not even, we haven't even scratched the surface. We haven't even scratched the surface of how this thing actually works. And as I said before, if you really, really want to dive deeper into this, go ahead and grab that attraction marketing formula. And remember to follow me here at Yvette Guerrero Online because I will be providing a lot more information. There's already a lot there and a lot more coming here, not only on attraction marketing, but actually how you can leverage social media to take your business online and use the tools and build the strategies and just do your thing. And you don't have to feel stuck in your business. You don't have to be chasing down your friends and your family and wanting them to join your business. You want to build sustainable businesses that will last a lifetime, and you can pass on that legacy to your children. So I just want to thank you, Sarah Lynn, for being here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and let me know in the Facebook group what your thoughts are, what you found valuable, and maybe something else that you want us to address maybe another time. And I'm sure to get to provide you with that information. So, Sarah Lynn, thank you so much again. And ladies and gentlemen, I'll see you on Friday again in this group where we'll continue with our social media strategies. So for now, we are going to say bye. I see you then. Bye bye. Thank
Bye,
you. Thank
guys.
you.
Thanks for having me.